Hey everyone, it's Dale Walker here, natural foot and ankle correction specialist, and I'm giving you a warning, a heads up. I am going to go on a bit of a rant. And the rant that I'm going to go on has to do with stretching and yoga and flexibility. So I've had two people in my life who know me pretty well. They know my work, and they have said to me, I need to get more flexible, so I need to do yoga. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying, I love yoga. I do yoga. That being said, yoga can be very, very, very dangerous to a body that is not moving properly, moving segmentally, moving evenly through the joints. And in fact, passive stretching like done in yoga with gravity and just hanging without a conscious contraction of the muscles can actually be harmful and dangerous. So there are a lot of yoga injuries out there. Additionally, when we are doing gross stretching, particularly in the small, tiny joints of the foot and ankle, right here, right? You can't stretch these joints. You can't stretch this joint, just by doing a passive stretch. You have to get in there and mobilize. In fact, common misbelief is with an iliotibial band. It's a band of fascia that runs from your pelvis across your knee. And it can be a real big problem. It can get adhered, and it can be a contributing factor to a lot of knee problems that really give people pain. Well, one of my teachers, who's an anatomy instructor at a college, actually took an IT band. He hung it from the ceiling with a 40-pound weight on the IT band to see how much it would stretch. In about I think a week's time, a month's time, I believe it may have stretched like 0.01 millimeters. Nothing significant. In addition, you're getting movement maybe in areas that are already movable and not targeting the areas that need the flexibility, need the release. Release is 1,000 times better for flexibility than stretching. Stability is 1,000 times more powerful than stretching, and both of them are protective. There's research out there that actually shows passive stretching to, one, inhibit performance, and two, actually cause injury. So, doing yoga again, yoga is fantastic, provided you have the body and knowledge to go ahead and do it safely. So, what's the answer to improve flexibility? Well, one is working with a skilled physical therapist. Number two, who's going to do release on you to release those connective tissues. And the second is to go ahead and join my program of Correcticize, because in Correcticize, I show you how to release. I show you how to stabilize. And even sometimes I show you how to stretch, but stretch with that cognition of protection of the joints and target the areas that need to have an increased mobility. So that being said, what's coming up this week in Correcticize is a class, a mentoring class with me. So you can come on, if you're a member, and go ahead and ask me any questions about any of Correcticize or any of the Fix You Online programs. You can go ahead and ask me a question on yoga. Okay, well then how do I do yoga properly? What is it that I need to keep in mind? And I'll be there to answer you either live, or you can go ahead and type them in and I'll answer them based upon emails that I get. You can just respond to this email. But Correcticize, I'm offering a 7-day free trial. I'll be guiding you this week and also guiding you step-by-step through the program. And again, we have access to experts, not just me, who are going to be on there speaking to you about different areas of their expertise. We already have them. We have an archive there and everything else. So, now, especially with what's going on in the world, it's more and more difficult and perhaps not even possible in some areas to get to a yoga studio or to get to a gym to do safe, appropriate exercise or even get outside because of the weather changes in the Northern Hemisphere. So, go ahead and check out the program. It's a quick, easy way to correctly and safely teach you how to exercise your body. It's like a PhD for your body and your health, and really getting you to tune in and understand the proper way to move, the proper way to exercise, and the safe way to do so, as well as addressing all of the things that all of the damage that you've done throughout the years, so that you can maintain your quality of life, you can maintain your independence, you can maintain doing the activities that you love, the sports that you love, the exercise that you love, without becoming injured or broken down. And if something bothers you, yeah, just go ahead and come on and ask me how to take care of it, and I can guide you in that program. Or we'll go through it in the total body repair section of Correct Size. So I apologize for ranting a little bit, but it is something that really does kind of drive me a bit crazy, because the truth of the matter is that if we were all exercising properly, we wouldn't have joint replacements, we wouldn't have injuries, and we would be much more independent in our daily lives without feeling fatigued, without feeling sore, and without requiring pain medications and even Tylenol, aspirin, or non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. And orthopedists would be out of business. So think about it, join up, and it's free for 7 days. So I'll hope to see you in this week's class. We're going to be covering the second part of the knee, getting into the thigh, which also affects the hip. And I'll get into that a little bit more in our next video. So until next time, take good care of your body, mind, and spirit, because it's the only true home you really have.